Hey everybody, look at this insanity. I am doing a wine video and I didn't just go running. This is crazy. This is the first wine video I think I've done without having just gone for a run in forever. I guess having kids changes you. Having this infant, I have not had time to go for a run yet today. So instead I figured I'd do a wine video here sitting on this old log here behind my trucks. I'm going to talk about Gattinara today. I am very excited about this. If you were around for it last week, Friday, I think? No, because I had the baby on Friday. At some point last week, earlier on in the week, anyway, I talked about Nebbiolo di Langhe, Rosso di Langhe from Luigi Giordano, and was talking about how much I love Nebbiolo. Well, here is more Nebbiolo, and this is actually really what prompted me to film me talking about that Langhe Rosso, because I knew that this wine, this Gattinara, was coming, and I was really excited about it. So, Gattinara is a little appellation in Alto Piemonte, which is northern Piedmont, up above Barolo, Barbaresco, the Roero, the Langhe, everything down here. You go further up into the hills, up against the Alps, and that's where you get Gattinara, along with, oh god, I shouldn't go into what else is up there, Bocca, Colline Noparesi. There's a couple of other cool appellations up there. So this is more up, getting into the mountains, a little bit higher elevation, not a lot of flat land. The soil is all volcanic because the mountains are volcanic mountains, very old, eroded, but volcanic. So volcanic soil up here. Gattinara is a really old appellation. The vineyards were actually planted by the Romans in or winemaking first happened here in 100 BC. Vines planted by the Romans. They primarily grow Nebbiolo. They call it Spana up here. They also grow Uvarara, Fresia, Bonarda, Croatina, which may or may not actually be Bonarda. I forget what else. Probably some other things, like maybe, did I say Vespolina? Maybe Ruque. Anyway, but it's sort of kind of Nebbiolo country. Gattinara is a super famous old appellation, but it's tiny today. There's only 103 hectares of vines here in the appellation. Half of them are controlled by a really big producer called Travellini. This is Cantina Sociale Cooperativa di Gattinara. So this is a co-op. It's a co-op of 35 members farming 8 hectares. That's about 20 acres. Split up among 35 different families. That's crazy. I've said that several times now during this. But so most of the producers here are tiny little family producers or growers. That's why they're a part of the Cantina. They're too small really to make wine themselves because they only have half of an acre of vineyards or less. It's like their backyard. There's a lot of old vines here. Oh, right. So Gattinara has to be, I believe it's minimum 90% Nebbiolo. This is 100% Nebbiolo. The Cantina Sociale Cooperativa di Gattinara. Their Gattinara DOCG. It's a DOCG wine, by the way. There's the little DOCG neck label. Their wine is 100% Nebbiolo. You're legally allowed to use up to 10% Vespolina and 4% Uvarara if you want to. Anyway, so, oh right, of their 8 hectares, 5 of them are devoted to things like Fresia, Uvarara, Vespolina, other grape varieties. Only 3 hectares are devoted to Nebbiolo, to Spana. So the Gattinara is very rare. They make about 2,000 cases total production per year. Among Gattinara Reserva, if they make it, they don't make it every year. Vino Rosso, other cuvées and bottling. So this is very small production, pretty rare. Current vintage on the Gattinara. Moving on to other exciting things. If you can see that, it's 2011. Current vintage, current release, 2011. 100% Nebbiolo. Older vines, aged for 2 years in Slovenian botti, like big, huge old oak casks in a subterranean winery underneath the little tiny town of Gattinara. So 2 years in cask, 1 year in cement tanks, and then a further 6 months in bottle before they even consider releasing it. So, you know, this has got 9 years of bottle age now. The cooperativo was founded in 1908, so they're over 100 years old. They've been making wine in the same underground cellar for that entire time. All fermentations are with natural yeast. They don't go in for like additives and coloring and stuff like that. It is it's a very traditional red wine. I'm just going to go into drinking it now. It smells gorgeous. It smells, among other things, it smells a way that wines only smell when they have age. It smells like mature, relaxed, older, serious red wine. It smells gorgeous, but it's an aroma that you can't get any other way. There's no way to rush this. It smells like cedar and stewed, like, sweet tomatoes. Like dried cherries, like cherry preserve. Like fresh blackberries and raspberries. I hope this wind is not ruining the audio. It smells like autumnal. It smells a little bit like there's a hint of wood smoke. A little bit like pipe tobacco, which maybe is also just my association with like cedar, because that's what like cigar boxes and stuff are made out of. It's got great tannin. It's got great acidity. It's pretty. It's floral. It's both bright and like clean and pure and beautiful at the same time that it has tannins that dry your mouth out, but they're not aggressive. They're just like, they're serious, they mean business, like they keep the wine on track. They keep the flavors of the wine moving along on the program. Like it's like an organized, serious wine, not the tannins aren't aggressive. I mean, it's, 9 years of age. They shouldn't be at this point, even though Nebbiolo has a reputation for being a wine that you've got to age. It's savory. There's this amazing salt in the mid palate. It tastes a little bit like dark chocolate. Like really, like just a touch, like salted, like black chocolate, like not sweet, just that like earthy, dark. Hint of Amaro, even more so on the finish. It actually reminds me a lot of orange peel. I do love my Manhattans with a little bit of orange peel, ideally like seared, with over some kind of flame, and it's got a flavor like that in the finish. It's lovely. This whole damn wine is lovely. It is just classic, perfectly balanced Nebbiolo. That you just like, you cannot get this without bottle age, and it's so hard to wait 9 or 10 years, or to find a wine that's been aged for 9 or 10 years and buy it and afford the $100-$200 a bottle that things like this usually cost. Not this one. That's part of what I'm so excited about. This retails for like mid-30s, low mid-30s is what this retails for a bottle, which is just incredible to me. It's, you know, like, their winemaking is stuck back in like the 50s. Their label is stuck back in the 50s, and their prices are stuck back in the 50s as well. I'd love to look at that and, like, adjusted for inflation. Like, has this price actually even gone up? I don't know. It's great. I hope that I don't ruin this good thing by this wine being more popular. Yeah, it's fantastic. So these are just coming into the country for the first time. I think they arrived a couple weeks ago. I just got them. It's amazing. It's going to be great for this season, for the autumn, for the holidays. It will be around in Maine. I strongly, strongly encourage you, like I say every time with these wines, but really go drink this because it is so good. God, Nebbiolo, it's so amazing. I don't know. I'm going to do more Nebbiolo tastings like this. I should do some kind of, some other Nebbiolo thing. I should do more Nebbiolo events because this is the time of year for Nebbiolo. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you later. Bye.